called Pattern Boldness. I'm really excited. It's Thursday night, March 4th, and I just received via FedEx my new 1591 Singer vintage sewing machine. And I held off on opening it because I really wanted to share this moment with you. Now you'll see that I have already opened the box because when I first started filming, it was actually in picture mode and not movie mode. So the box has been opened, but I haven't taken the sewing machine out yet. So I opened the box with my trusty X-Acto knife, and what I see is a little card from someone named Kelly in Indianapolis thanking me for buying the machine. Thank you, Kelly. I should mention that I just ordered this, I just won this on eBay rather, on Monday, so I was really delighted that I would receive it as soon as Thursday. Was this fun? This is one of my favorite parts of getting a vintage sewing machine, is unpacking the box, as I think I mentioned on my blog. It's really delightful and exciting, because you really don't know exactly what you're going to get. So I can feel the machine right here, and I think what I might try to do okay, I'm going to unwrap the machine right now. Wow. Okay, wow. And there it is. Okay, so here's... And let's see, okay, so... What do you think? This is the... I've got the lamp here facing me. Here's the... Yeah. So I've unpacked my machine from the box, and I've plugged it in, and now I'm about to see just how it works. I haven't threaded it yet. This takes the, it has a vertical bobbin, I see. It doesn't have a drop-in bobbin like the 201. I guess I'm just going to see, I'm going to press the pedal and see what happens. Hopefully it... Oh, there we go. Okay, let me put this bobbin case back in here. So it's about 5 minutes later, and I've managed to thread the machine. I put a bobbin in the bobbin case, and I have made a few stitches. Now, some of you may be wondering how I knew how to thread this sewing machine. It's different from my other Singer, which is a Singer Spartan. But you know something, when you've worked with as many vintage sewing machines as I have, you just sort of intuitively can figure out where the thread is supposed to go. I mean, obviously the spool's going to go here. I saw that, okay, so the thread tension unit is, rather than in the front, it's actually right here on the side. So I figured that, okay, here's this little thing, the thread's going to have to go through here. It always goes down in the tension first before it goes into this, I think this is called like the pickup bar, I forget. And then it just goes down, you know, there are a few little guides and things that lead it directly to the needle. The needle seems to feed from right to left. Okay, so here you go, you can hear it. I'm just gonna... I'm working on just a little piece of denim, and it's set for the widest stitch, which is sort of like a basting stitch. And there you have it. And I don't know if you can see, the stitches look great on top and bottom. I haven't really made any adjustments to anything. I'm using white Coats & Clark's thread up here and some black thread down below that I just happened to have a bobbin that was... I think, you know, also with these old machines, like for all, I mean, the person who was selling this said that they had oiled it and cleaned it up a little bit, but for all I know, this machine hasn't really been sewed with for decades. It's completely plausible. So it's going to take some time and some oiling to get this thing really working at its best. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to stitch a little bit more here. Oops. To me, it's already sounding smoother, just as I do a little bit more stitching. And it's certainly very powerful. You know, it has one of the special things about this machine is that, like the 201, it's gear driven. It doesn't have a belt. Hi everybody, I'm back. It's about 10-15 minutes later, and I've done a little bit of cleaning. I took this plate off, and there was quite a bit of old lint, and I have changed the needle. It's interesting, on most Singer, the machine, the needle actually goes with the flat side facing to the left. I originally put it in the other way, and I noticed that it was skipping stitches, and I remembered reading on somebody's blog just, I think, earlier today that this is one of the quirks about this machine. And actually, that person who also owns the 1591 mentioned that that it's a little bit more rattly than the 201, which has the drop-in bobbin. I wanted to show you some sample stitches, and we'll do them together. So this is a piece of denim, and I'm just going to sew through one layer just to give you an idea of what the stitches look like. Again, I'm using white thread in the top, and you can hear already that the machine it's not a silent machine. The motor is very, very powerful. And here you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but rest assured that, take my word for it, that the stitches look perfect top and bottom. Very nice. Now I think what I'm going to do is fold this in half again. So now we're talking about 4 layers of denim, excuse me. Sew through that. No trouble at all. Looks great. So now I think what I'm going to do is fold it in half again. So instead of 4, now we're going to have 8 layers of denim. Which is quite a lot of denim, but you know, there are times when if you're sewing jeans, for example, there are those places where many of the seams come together, say in the crotch area, and you're sewing through a lot of bulk. So let's see, oops, that thread is coming out there. Pull that thread through, okay. I have a tendency not to pull out enough thread and pull the thread right out of the needle. Okay, here we go. Wow, no trouble at all. 8 layers of denim. Very, very nice. Okay, so there we have it. I'm very happy. My Singer 1592, it works. And I'll be checking in with you over the next few days, probably not on film but in writing, and let you know how I'm progressing with this wonderful old machine. So thanks for watching. Good night.